Hey guys, just another video with the Holistic Practitioner. Hope you guys are well. As you can see in this video, I'm in the garden. I think the biggest thing about this video, especially when it comes to the spinach, is that I was just trying to figure out what had been going on with the spinach. So I decided to just harvest a lot of the spinach that had been eaten by. I was having problems with caterpillars and birds. So as you can see over there, I'm struggling. I'd been struggling a lot, so I decided to just make space for them. Move the net on top because I felt like when it rained, whatever may have landed on the net was also affecting the spinach. So anyway, this is me just collecting some of the spinach, moving around, not really saying much. And then if you look at that spinach that's sitting over there we go, same situation. So it was a lot of them, and I wonder if the issue was that the spinach was having, because I'd grown spinach in other places, in other areas of the garden before over the years, and this was the first time I grew the spinach in this specific area, and I felt like it was struggling. It's doing well, but I've been having mildew issues with the specific area, and so yeah, it was at this point that I just decided, let me just move a lot of these. And to be honest, it actually worked. Moved the net on top and it turned out pretty well. So that's just me harvesting it, and no, I did not throw it away. A lot of the good ones were washed and used inside the yard. So after a bunch of harvesting, and I mean a whole bunch of harvesting, look what we got. The spinach actually turned out to be much more than I thought it was. And I guess that's what ultimately led me to removing so much of it. Look at it falling there. And then I just went on to remove the net on top of the spinach, but left it to the side just for when the sun is setting, or it's just on the other side, just so it doesn't burn too much. And these are just some of the flowers. These flowers actually found in the wild, and I like them, and I like the fact that they were hardy as well. So I knew that they, regardless of the weather, they do just fine. And look at that, they've been growing all over my garden now. Actually, it makes me quite happy. But yeah, that's the spinach, and look at the damage. It's not just caterpillars, it's also birds as well. I don't know if you can notice, it's actually a beautiful rainy day. Probably one of my favorite times to also be in the garden as well, because you can get so much done without the heat, and the area I live in is quite hot. But yeah, man, I just then went on to pull a couple other leaves and just clean everything up. But yeah, look at that, that's a lot of spinach. Can you imagine if it wasn't eaten up by the birds? But we did go on to eat it, and it was delicious. So yeah, that's a little story on the spinach. I'll see if I have anything else, but if I don't, that's me, the holistic enthusiast. And to my other enthusiasts, have a lovely day. So I've removed most of the bad guys. This is bird damage here, so definitely not like that. I'm leaving it on for now. But you can see I've got another pest in here that's really bothering me, but I've got a solution for you, baby. I've got a solution. But this is the spinach now. It looks much more healthier, except for these. These have to go. Let's see. Down there, and you go in there.